Hello everyone, my name is Muir and we've got something new for you today. However, before we get into the video, I'd like to take a moment to tell you that nearly 70% of people who watch our videos are not subscribed. If you're not subscribed, you could do me a huge favor by liking the video, commenting below, subscribing to the channel, and ringing that bell. It really helps out the channel and lets me know that you're liking what I'm making. Alright, without further ado, let's get into the video. We're like one better than we bought it for. Alright, how many olives do we have? We have 4 olives. We'll just get back up to 10 olives. Fish. We have a lot of fish. We need some butter, though. So grapes, we'll just get up to 10 grapes again, so people like working for us. Get 5 butter. People keep just smearing it all over their food, which is great. We want them to do that. The dates are expensive. This isn't a food, right? Okay, no. And what about cheese? We're out of cheese. So I guess we'll take 10 cheese. Sounds good. Okay. Alright. Let's go to Talavel Castle. Maybe we'll find the guy we need to talk to over there. If we're lucky. Approach the castle. West entry. It's forbidden us. How could they? Meeting with someone. Dirthearth. Well. And who do we have here? Tell me your name. I'm Fen. I am Dirthearth, King of the Valandians. I am Lord of Glens and Sargot. Shall mark down your name. Now what do you want? What do you know anything about the Battle of Perendrag? It was a victory, of the kind that was almost as bad as the defeat. We had given an oath to the Empire to join them if attacked. It seemed clear to me that we should have honored our oath, that the Battanians and Sturgians were aggressors. But there is always room to argue details. Ultimately, all barons did not wish to fight the Empire, so they resisted coming to its help. Neretzes, when he heard we were hesitating, sent us a message calling us cowards and traitors. And you say that to a Vlandian noble at your peril. Neretzes should have known what he was doing. We joined the Sturgians. I did not fight in the battle. I stood on a hill telling my commanders where to go and who to attack. And we did rather well. I think you've heard, we did rather well, I think you've heard. Still, we took losses, heavy losses, and gained little. And for this, the barons blamed me, even though it was their idea to fight. I learned that day that a king should always lead, but never follow. But it was a bitter lesson. Thank you. Is there anything else? No, not really. It was good to meet you. Come see me again if you need anything. Alright. Well, we have that one. Leader of those dudes. Leader of those duderinos. Let's go to Pencannock. Ab Colmar Castle. Maybe he'll have something I am interested in. Plus, we don't have any more bandits to attack. We don't have any more bandits to recruit. We need to go find some. Request a meeting. Raldarak. Hello. Yours is not a face I know. Who are you? I am Fen. I am Raldarak. You know anything about Perendrag? Caladog was there, not me. Be on your way. Caladog. Oh yeah, we can just look. Caladog. Alright, he's in Remtoil Castle. Where's Remtoil Castle? Okay, it'll be easier this way. Remtoil Castle is over here. Let's head over that way. Supposedly, he's still at Remtoil Castle. We'll find out. Yep, still there. All we need to do is get there. Then we can say hello. Things will be great. Approach the gates. Request a meeting. Caladog. Hello, Caladog. Well now, stranger. Peace to you. What is your name? I am Fen. I am Caladog. You tell me about the Battle of Paindrak. I'm a busy man, but there's always time to talk about the blasted Battle of Paindrak. Our dear old King Everil, a wonderful man, but with a heart perhaps just a mite too tender, did not wish for us to go up to war. But then he disappeared, and I, his son-in-law, ascended to the kingship. The clans cried out for war. They had 100 years of crimes against them to avenge. I, a father to my people, gave them what they wanted. Now the Empire uses tricks and traps in war. No Battanian fears to meet an Imperial soldier man to man. But we thought it would be a good laugh to use their tricks against them. So we laid an ambush on both sides of a wooded pass, and wouldn't you know, they marched right into it. They turned and twisted as our arrows rained down upon them like fish going frantic in a pond as you draw the net tighter. Then, when they were greatly discomforted, we took up our falchions and swords and reaped the harvest. Oh, there was some unpleasantness later with the Sturgians about the spoils of war. But what a grand old day it was. Thank you. Is there anything else? No, not really. Farewell. No one slit your throat out there. Perhaps I'll see you again. Thanks, Caladog. You know if people want any food now? I don't know. Alright, so they have food over here, and maybe. Let's go to Sinon before we head up here. Barcheg looks like it's their capital, so maybe we'll find their leader there and we can talk to him. Alright, Arena? Damn it. Alright, keep. Let's bribe them. Hello, Abrier. How's it going? Peacefully, stranger. What is your name? I'm Fen. I'm Abrier. Paindrak. Igion. Vassal of Battania. Well, near Lenhok. Egon has some ideas. Alright, thanks. Get on your way. Anybody in the dungeon? Oh, Dynak of the Wolfskins. Let's quick save. Let's go see if we can prison break him out. 1,500. Why not? We quick saves. Should be fine. Stay, Wolfskin. Stay. Good boy. Who's a good Wolfskin? Alright, so we need to go this way. We need to go that way? That way. Sounds good. If all of our battles are this easy, this will be great. Okay, we're very, very close quarters here. And you don't have a shield, so... Oh no. Ah. Nice. Took him down. Alright, anybody else want some? Alright, we got it. Had that clan warrior. He should have been better. Okay, anybody? Oh no.
Die, you pig!
Ah. Damn it. Alright, I think we got them all. Sounds guts. Okay, let's go get Fanok again. And we can get out of here. Should we get into the habit of fighting in first-person view? What do you guys think? Because it makes it a little bit easier and stuff like this. Come on, Canuck. Cayenne, or whatever your name is. Sinok. Alright. You emerge into the streets. No one is yet aware of what happened in the dungeons. You hustle Synak and the wolves. Synak of the Wolfskins towards the gates, and you may now leave the settlement. Well, I don't know you, but I'm very grateful. There you go. I'll remember you and your men. Find our roguery increased by quite a bit. Very nice. Our charm went up. Nice. In bloom, increasing relationship with the opposite gender by 20%. So many of the leaders are going to be men, I think. Young and respected. It's probably better for us to be with our own men, I guess. So we'll do that. Okay, one-handed. Very nice. Swift strike. Swing speed with one-handed weapons. And then we have to be blunt. And this is personal damage with axes. So better security or better militia? We're going to go with militia. The idea being that we eventually make our stuff essentially becomes unassailable at a certain point. Potentially. We aren't getting into the battles for medicine to really matter much. Stewardship, we're getting there. What is that? Master of Planning. Reduce food consumption by 40% while in a siege. Okay, we need to go do more trading as well. Let's increase our leadership learning rate as much as possible, I guess. So we can max that out ASAP. Okay, let's go up here to these guys. This seems to be one of their major cities. So we'll go up there. We have plenty of food, we don't need to worry about that. Our stewardship skill is increasing by quite a bit. Let's go up to Barachek. Right, we go across that land bridge. That works. We're up in Scandinavia land now. There's no one here. Slowhand Torah. Ludia. Wait, is there an arena going on here? No. Maybe I can catch up with them. Oh, Panica. Yours is not a face I know. What's your name? I am Fen. And I am the... Oh, you're King of the Sturgians. Excellent. Can you tell me about the Battle of Paindrak? Yes. The day my father died, thanks to Battanian treachery. When they pledged to support us in the battle, we believed they would stand with us in the shield wall, like men. But, of course, this is not the Battanian way. They sprung some woodland trickery up in the hills, killed off Neretzi's vanguard, and no doubt spent the rest of the battle whooping and boasting and chopping the heads off of men who were already dead. It was the Sturgians who met Neretzi's guard face to face. My father ordered me to stay back as he led them into battle, but he was at their head. He forced them back. Then they broke and ran for the shelter of their camp, and we went and attacked the ramparts and broke them. But my father was hit by an imperial mace at the moment of his triumph and died. I will never forget when a messenger ran to tell me that my father was dead. But I knew I must swallow my grief, because now I was king. I rode down into the ruins of the imperial camp to take their banner as a trophy, my inheritance won by my father and passed down to me. Now, some of the boyars were insubordinate, but I have since showed them that I am master. Is there anything else? No, I think that's great. Be on your way then. Oh, we didn't talk to this guy over here. We just kind of left. Wasn't he in Sinon? Henlanok. Prindar. Well, Egon's over in Dungalays now. What is that? Cautious. Dungalays. I don't think I've talked to Ergion yet. So I guess let's go over there. And not just break somebody out of prison and then leave. Chestermere. Hello. Very nice. Got bunches of looters. He's still at Dungalays. That works for me. Let's keep going over there. Make our way over to Dungalays. And then that should be just fine. Ergion, hello. I think I know you. Peace to you, stranger. I'm Fen. I'm not one of those who loves war for its own sake, but I still need reliable warriors who are true to their word. I will keep faith with all those who keep faith in me. What do you know about the Battle of Pendrake? Ah! For any son of Battania, there would be no prouder moment in his life than that day. Any true son of Battania, anyway. Look, right before the battle, our king, Ariel, disappears. His adopted son, Caladog, becomes king. That sets tongues to wagging, you know. But let me tell you, old Ariel could never in his life have won such a victory as did Caladog that day. We waited for them, like wolves in the woods, as their vanguard came up the winding road. They came without archers to protect them. Caladog blew his horn, and our bowmen fired on them from all sides. They turned their shields one way and were hit from the other, a glorious thing to watch. When they were all good and addled and like frightened sheep, running this way and that, the rest of us warriors descended on them with our falchions and swords. I cleaved this way and that, cleaved this way and that. I took 12 heads, and mine was far from the greatest catch. Ah, the grandchildren tire of me telling this story. If you want more information, there are two people you might try to speak to. Istania worked as sort of unofficial spy master of Neretzi's. She lives near Epicortia. Then there is Azagaro, who was his bodyguard. He's supposed to be near Marunath, though I hear he's changed quite a bit since back then. Anything else? Not quite. It was good to meet you. Come see me if you need anything. Nice. So we just need a little bit more money, I guess. Then we need to go speak to this guy and this woman and this guy. Nice. Cool. So we need to go talk to those two people. Yeah. So let's see. She's currently in Epic-Rotia. Okay, we have that one already set up, and that one's already set up. Alright, so Muir and Epic-Rotia. Do everything else dotted. Yeah. Yours is dotted. That one's dotted. No! Get rid of the dots. Oh, we can zoom out pretty far. Okay, so Bannerlord is closer. Let's go over there. Sweet. Up we go. We have our warband. We have our warband. We can catch this guy in the woods, and we are faster than normally anyway, so that works. You best peckle. There's dozens. No. Kill them. Thank you. Oh no, did we lose a looter? Oh well. Let's take their stuff. And let's continue on to Marunoth. Alright. Ezagos. Hello. Hi. Sorry, I don't think I know you. My name's Sven Margaret. Oh, you're probably aware that I am Arzagos. I'm not sure why you sought me out, but know that my old life as Imperial Lapdog is over. So, who are you and what brings you here? I believe I have a piece of the dragon banner of Calradios. Is that true? Oh, that's interesting. You may have one piece of the banner, but that's of little use in itself. You have to find the other parts. But once you can bring together the pieces, you'll have something of tremendous value. How so? The banner of Calradios is part of a legend. It is said to be carried by the dragon it is said to be carried by Calradios the Great, who first led his people to this land, to conquer and to spoil. The legend says that no army led by a true son of Calradios shall be defeated in battle. Convenient legend, eh? Of course, the Calradians have been defeated many times. But I guess those were not true sons. Still, you could say it represents the strength and endurance of this empire. So, can you help me find a buyer for it? A buyer? I can help you do far more than that. So, where do I find the other pieces? Before I answer, you and I need to know more about each other. I don't know what you know about me. I was a citizen of the Empire. I was a commander of the Imperial Army. But I'm not an Imperial. I am what they call Palik. Palik is a language that is no longer spoken. Except for a few old people. Even the word Palik is Imperial. We are a people who have forgotten who we are. The Empire has a genius for destruction. The destruction of languages, traditions, gods. It takes our fortresses, slaughters our men, and turns our children into its own children. Nothing can bring the Palik people back. We are now Imperial. But it is an insult to our name, to our gods, to our memory, that the statue which destroyed our shrines and fortresses should last and thrive. I have vowed that the Empire shall not survive this civil war. If I can do anything to stop it, and believe me if I had that banner, there's very much something I could do. I'm not so sure I think the Empire needs to be destroyed. I mean... But, you know, it is kind of... It's something that's there. It's currently split into 3. So we have basically a mercenary empire. We have a mercenary empire in terms of Londians, a mercenary empire in terms of the Khuzaits, a merchant empire in the south with the Azerai, raider empire in the north with the Skadarians or something. So then we have the Battanians, and the Empire. So the Empire is destroying group after group. Yeah, I mean, but that's normal, right? It's normal for the vanquished to lose those things to an extent. Like, languages are destroyed over time. For a modern day version, there's a lot of different versions of Parisian, well, there's a lot of different versions of French, and they've been slowly weeding out everything that isn't Parisian French, so French of Paris, and trying to just destroy those dialects. Whether or not they're successful, though, well, they're working at it. There's the language of the Inuit people, for example. That's pretty much dying off, if not dead already. It just is what it is. It's just how language works. It goes from many to few. Especially with something like English, where you have what's arguably a Creole language that has very simple grammar and stuff like that. Or simplistic-ish. And, just how it goes. One group becomes many. Not sure I share your views. Then, you can come back when you've made up your mind. Sounds good, Muir. Sounds good, friend. Where's the other person? This person probably wants to save the Empire, so it's gonna be gonna be something where it's dichotomous. We have to either choose to save the Empire or destroy the Empire. Alright, let's go over here. Acrotia. So if we follow around an army, we might get our scouting up that way. Because it says it increases, and it was at 8 earlier, and now it's at 11. Our skill at scouting has increased. Okay, Epicrotia. Hello, Estania. I? Sorry, I don't know you. I'm Fen Marketan. I'm Estania. You probably already know that once. You probably already know that, though. Once I wielded great power, but now, anyway, I am most curious what you might want with me.
So what brings you to me?
I have a piece of the dragon banner of Calradios.
Is that true? You may have one piece of the banner, but it's of little use in itself. You'll have to find the other parts. But once you can bring together the pieces, you'll have something of tremendous value. The banner of Calradius is part of a legend.
Oh, you're stopping there. Okay. Carried by the great Calradios, basically the same thing he said. Of course, glorious armies, been defeated many times, and I guess they weren't true sons. So can you help me find a buyer? A buyer? Be a little better than that. Put it to good uses, so where do I find the other pieces?
Before I reveal that information to you. I need to know more about your intentions.
One could use the banner to restore the Empire. But one could also use the banner to destroy it. Let me tell you myself. I was a confidant of the old Emperor Neretzes. Officially, I was not his spy master. I was a woman. But that was the role I played nonetheless. I liked Neretzes, and was very grateful for his trust. But he was not a good emperor. Too stubborn and principled. Probably should have poisoned him. That is what I learned from a lifetime of politics. There's nothing worse than disorder. Suffice to say that I know better than anyone else about the lies and cruelty that kept the Emperor alive. But all the murders I committed in 10 years of serving Neretzes do not amount to the death toll of a single hour when an army storms a town. There's nothing special about our empire. Any one of these petty kings and khans and sultans could probably get lucky and conquer Calradia and do as good a job ruling it as we did. But the point is, we already did it. Our greatest crimes are in the past. Let us not undo what has already been done. So if you intend to use the banner to save the Empire, I'll tell you what I know. But if you want to go backward, not forward, then I will not help you. Well, we're supposed to be loyal to Britannia, right? I'm not sure I've made up my mind.
Then you can come back when you have made up your mind.
Well. Alright. So here's the thing. When it refers to the Empire, there is this, where it's like the North Empire and the South Empire. What is it? K or L? So we have all these kingdoms of the Empire. Yeah, there's various kingdoms of the Empire. With the Northern, Southern, and Western Empire. Northern, Southern, and Western Empire. Alright, so, as far as I can tell, when it's talking about the Empire, it means specifically these three. Northern, Southern, and Western Empires. Doesn't mean anything else. So, look at total strength. Britannia is the weakest empire. The Southern Empire is the strongest. Britannia is also surrounded on all sides. Look at fiefs. Britannia has the fewest fiefs. When we look at clans, Britannia has the fewest clans. So what that kind of means to me is that if we wanted to join something, we'd have a much easier time of doing it in Britannia. Britannia. Than we would, say, in Vlandia, the Southern Empire. Destroying the empires, however, will be relatively difficult if we go that route. Now, we are playing as a Britannian, so we are going to side with destroying these guys. Manoroth. So we'll get rid of that, we'll go with Manoroth. And we will go pledge to destroy the Empire. part of the reason for that is when we look at troops, if we go to Bandit, we can see that the Empire, I think, uses Hillmen. I think that's how they're set up. And these... Okay, so those guys turn to Vlandians. What about... So we have the Sea Raiders, the Steppe Bandits. Let's go with... let's sort this to tier. So it's easier to get... So looters turn into Imperials. So they turn into their foot soldiers. I don't think there's a... Is there a higher version of a looter? I think it's not a poacher. Mounted pillager. No. Marauder. Those turn to Khuzaits. Okay, we have Vlandians, I think, are the Sea Raiders. Let's see, Steppes, they turn into Khuzaits. Sea Raiders, those turn into Sturgians. Okay, so they can do all of Sturgia. The Mounted Pillager doesn't become anything. The Poacher doesn't become anything, and the Mounted Pillager doesn't become anything. The Hillman, however, turns into Vlandians. And the Bushwhacker turns into Archers. Look at the Deserter. Yeah, he's like an upgraded version of the Looter, right? That's Imperial Infantryman, and the Deserter is also Imperial Infantryman. What is Bedouin Rover? They turn into the Azurai. So that can be nice. Nomad Bandits? Oh yeah, those are like the Steppe Bandits. Yeah, they turn into Azurai. But we can basically get whatever we want out of this. We can basically turn... Once we get it to a certain point, these guys basically just become Imperials if we destroy the Imperium. So for whatever reason we want a Legionary or a... If we want Legionaries, we can get them from these guys. It's not really a big deal. So that's tier, what, 3? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we can get them after we destroy the Empire. Also, let's go collect these guys so we can find new hires. Yeah? What do you want with us? Surrender, brigand. Alright, let's attack them. And let's see. We have a lot of looters, right? Yeah, we just have a lot of looters. So, I'm gonna go with everyone.
Arrows! Soldiers!
I want you guys to advance.
Move forth!
I want you to
Make a
shield wall.
wall!
No, shield wall is good against
Spread out!
cavalry. They're not good against archers.
Bowman!
Bowman, I want you guys to actually be a little further ahead.
Move!
And I want you to be
Loose
loose.
formation! Bows! Get moving!
You guys be a little further.
Bowman!
So the bowmen actually be behind.
Bows! Move out! Arrows! Forward!
Arrows! Alright, so now I want you to advance.
Face up! Souls onward!
And I want you to advance as well. Alright, that should be fine. Go get our axes out. Oh, we don't have a shield. This could be bad. We might get riggedy wrecked. Because they can start shooting at us way earlier than we can start shooting at them. Yep, it's already coming. However, Even with that in mind, that is basically making it so that they aren't shooting at our people. Of course, we aren't hitting much. Ah. Damn it! Ah. Hey, we got one. Damn it. Damn it. Alright, well, we did it. Alright, well that's a bunch of people we can now recruit into our military. And now recruit into our band. Continue on to Manutha. And we lost some looters. Oh no. Whatever shall we do? Alright. Hey, you guys want to join? Alright. Welcome aboard. Manuatha. Hey, how's it goes? Let's visit him this time. It's been a while then. So you've made up your mind now. Yes, let's destroy the Empire. Good. Then I'll tell you what I know. I heard about one other piece. I don't know where the other pieces are. You may need to keep searching for them. When you've recovered all pieces, return to me, and I'll help you put them to use. I'll help you put them into use. Let me attack him. Yes, we can attack him. But also not really. Okay, sounds good. Arena. Oh, there's a tournament going on. Excellent. Well, let's go join that tournament. Kill some people. A heavy mail vest. Well, I like heavy mail vests. Let's bet on ourselves and immediately get redirect. No, oh, we're using a two-handed sword. Sounds good. Ah! Ah! We qualified! Woo! We got wrecked, but we qualified. Come on, show me what you got. Ah. Muir axe. Alright, let's skip. Let's bet. And let's forwards.
You coward!
Alright, we have a two-handed sword. There's only one of him. Hello. Just throw the sword on him. Alright, nice. Now let's go put on our new armor, I guess. Oh, yeah. So this armor is much better. Works for me. Okay. So we have a lot of stuff that isn't necessarily good for us right now. That's also known as garbage. Hold up. Damn it. There's something that was an upgrade. Ah. A cloth hood. Okay, sounds good. And now we have these splintered arrows and such. Weapons, we have all this rusted garbage. And this. They don't want grain for a nice price. So, sounds fine. Where is grain good? You can buy it at Cernon. Butter sells nicely. To the keep. How's it going, guys? Anybody in the dungeon? No prisoners. Hello, Corian. Yours isn't a face sign there. What's your name, stranger? I'm Fen Down. I know your name. Congratulations on your victory in that tournament. Something I'd like to discuss. Alright. Well. I guess we can say hello to people. Hello. I'm Sonog. I saw your name. I see you are men of valor. If fate ever decrees that we cross swords, it would be an honor. Good. Glad to meet you too. I don't think I know you. Peace to you, stranger. I am Sire Ramus of Fengial, one of the ancient lineages of Italians. Congratulations on your victory. It's good to meet you. See you again. Try to check if there's anybody there. Hello, Mr. Carpenter. Don't need anything there, but we do want to keep looking around. So we can assemble the dragon banner. Find the hideout that Arzagos told you about. The next piece of the banner. Well then. Let's go take care of that hideout, shall we? Alright, let's quick save. Just in case something goes terribly wrong. And let's wait until nighttime. Let's attack. That should be good. Let's do it. Alright, so... Wait. Oh, right. Alright, all you guys, I want you guys. You should follow me. And you guys, I want to advance. Right. I want you guys to charge. Let's do this.
Come on!
Damn it. Damn it. We tried. Oh good, we can pick up our stuff. Why can't I pick up my stuff out of people who are already on the ground, bleeding to death? And charge. In a lot of ways, unless we go fight these guys by ourselves, there isn't a whole lot for us to do. Oh. Archers, fire at will.
Die, you bastards!
Gotcha. Gotcha. Yeah, I don't know where they were using their swords. Doesn't look like there's anybody over there, but there's someone over here. Right, there he goes. You cut the swath through my man. What I want. You got it, my dude. I looked this up, it actually works. That's stupid. Alright, sounds good. Let's see. We'll take that. We'll take that. Take that. Now let's hire all. Let's hire. Let's take all these dudes. Let's take all that stuff. And so those bosses are actually pretty strong, believe it or not. They're on par with some of the stronger units in the game. Let's see. Bandits and bosses, yeah, they're tier 5 units. So if you get a lot of bosses, then they are pretty good. If we instead look at, say, Forest Bandits and we go to Fiend Champion, they too are tier 5, I think, right? Yeah. So those bosses are on par-ish with Fiend Champions, but not really, I don't think. It just is what it is. They don't upgrade to anything, so in some ways they're not as good. How's it goes? What's up, my dudes? Ben, you assembled the banner. Not quite yet, I'm working on it. We'll have to keep exploring until we find everything we need. Minor warmth. Grain? No, you don't want grain. Alright, let's sell that. Don't want that. Dragon Banner, second piece, can't sell that. Pilgrim's Hood, sell that. It's better than what we got. Everything else isn't as good. Alright, and arenas. I think we're okay there. We need to find a place we can make some money. So we can do lots of trading. Let's turn on. So Poros usually wants a lot of grain. We're not quite at war with them yet. So we can go over there and do that. We can also get our hands on lots of other things. None of them want to join us yet. But give them time. And they will join us. Because they won't have a choice. They join us or they die. So, Imperial Archers. We can make them Veteran Archers. Veteran Infantrymen, Empire Peasants. We can make those Imperial Recruits. That works. And, yeah, we want to... How's our clan? Man, we're at tier 3. Not too bad. Now, we've been making a lot of... We've been getting a lot of experience from, like, helping people get out of castles and stuff. Let's head into Rote. Let's see. Do they want to buy grain? No. Of course not. Alright, what about the keep? We can bribe them, go to the dungeon. There's no prisoner. There are no prisoners. Diaspora, revenue farming. What's up? I don't know you. You should tell me your name. I'm Fen. I'm Desporion. I was looking for good fighters. You have a problem? Yes, there's something. I have been on campaign for much of this year. I have not been able to go around my estates collecting rents that are owed to me and the taxes that are owed to the realm. So I need some help collecting those revenues. I can designate you as my official revenue farmer and give you a list of everyone's holdings. I need, 566. We can keep whatever's else. Sounds fantastic. Well then, let's go do that then. Okay, sounds good. I guess I have to go over here. Revenue farming. All villages that are bound to Rote. Rote. Capinion, Thezeron, and Lebanon. Where's Lebanon? Where's the L? Lebarezion. Is it over here? Up. There it is. Excellent. Let's go take care of some of this. Alright. Let's collect revenue. When you enter the village commons, you find a crowd of villagers has gathered to resist you. They call the rents and taxes owed unlawful and refuse to pay them. They pelch your men with rotten vegetables. Well, this is the Empire, right? Let's force our men to break up the crowd. Men started collecting revenue. Oh, goody. Now let's go over here to Lebanon. Is it currently on fire? I think it's currently on fire. The village has been looted. A handful of souls scatter as you pass through the burnt-out houses. Well, I guess over here we're going now. Let's collect revenue. And be complete bastards. The landlord says that his retainers, who help keep order in the village, have gone unpaid and are starting to get mutinous. He says that if you can't help him out with a small sum of money to pay them while they collect revenues from the rest of the village, he can't guarantee that things will go peacefully. I've got troops, my dude. I mean, if you guys want to fight, that's cool. Alright. Alright, let's go to the keep. Let's go to Desporion. And talk. Ben, it's been a while. Got those tasks. Here's your share. Thank you for your help. Your charm is now 111. Excellent. No prisoners. We've leveled up. What about our party? A bushwhacker wants to join us. Well, we can do that. We don't want to upgrade the veteran recruits yet. Rote. No way. Let's see. Vulnerable wants those for 9. Huh. Let's head over to Jarmulis. Then we want to make our way down to Poros. We aren't going to be friendly with the Empire for very long. Oh, there's no one in the keep. Ah. Arena? Damn it. Alright. You guys want to buy grain? No. You want to sell grain, though? Oh, my. Well, let's go over to Zeonica. Let's go. We're almost on our way. We're almost to Poros. Hello. Zionis. Catch them. We're not looking for a fight. Send our troops. Let them slaughter these guys. Take them all as prisoners. Take all their stuff. And then we'll head over to Zeonica and see if they want to buy this stuff. Grain, 4. No. They don't. I don't think any of this is good for us. So that's fine. Let's go over to Poros. They usually want grain.